Welcome to this holy instant now. An instant to stop and remember. Remember who and what you truly are, beyond the matrix of fear, lack, and limitation. All that seems to limit you in this world is only an illusion that demands your continued belief and attention in order to have any power over you. Now is your opportunity to let go of whatever stands in the way of your complete awareness of your true and original self. And now, sit back with your spine upright, get comfortable, and take a deep, slow breath. And as you exhale, release both past and future. Release both memory and imagination, and become fully present in the now. And let's begin. Today, we practice with this idea to facilitate our spiritual evolution and awakening. I will be still an instant and go home. This dream matrix world where fear and separation have reality is not our true home, and a part of us, a part that we're all familiar with, longs for a way of being that we do not recognize but feel intrinsically drawn towards. We have a guide that offers sure direction, our true self, who remains with us as the inner child within that space, which is forever innocent, hopeful, curious, loving, and trusting. It is this aspect of ourselves that seeks a return to a peaceful and loving home. By setting aside our defenses, embracing our innocence, and accepting this inner child's guidance, we can find our way home to our awareness of God's presence and the experience of true peace. Take a deep, slow breath now, and as you let it go, connect with the sense of purpose and intent that will guide the rest of your practice period. Our purpose today is to help us remember that this world is not our true home, and that there is a longing within us to return to a state of wholeness, a state of peace and love. By embracing our inner child, this intrinsic innocence within ourselves, and offering it protection and love, we can find our way home to the kingdom of heaven within, and the experience of the profound sense of peace that passes all the worldly understanding. The outcome of mastering this lesson is the realization of inner peace, recognition of our true identity, and the letting go of illusions and defenses that separate us from our divine nature and the love of our infinite Creator. So take a deep, slow breath now, and as you exhale, release your attention from the past and the future, sinking deeply into presence now, and open your mind to a different perception and an insight into your true self. This world you seem to live in is not your home, and somewhere in your mind, you know that this is true. We have a deep inner knowing that this world is not our true home. There is a memory of a place that calls us to return, even though we may not fully recognize or understand it. Yet no one but knows whereof we speak. Yet who, in simple honesty, without defensiveness and self-deception, would deny that they understand the longing that we speak of? There is a universal nature to this sense of alienation and its relevance to every individual. And still, our search for home and for fulfillment in this world is ultimately futile, because the true home, heaven consciousness, cannot be created by any of our human efforts. Our worldly pursuits to create it often lead us only to a sense of suffering and dissatisfaction. Yet there is a consciousness within you, an aspect of your true self, which is present with you even in this dream and beckons you to return home along with it. We refer to this aspect of ourselves as our inner child, that aware, lucid, and present consciousness that inspires trust, innocence, openness, curiosity, aliveness, and a love for life. It is this aspect of ourself that cannot lose the knowledge and the awareness of our true home and our infinite Creator. To make conscious contact with this intelligence within ourselves, we have to lift our attention from the thought stream of the ego dream character, this person and personality that you identify with as you, and release our attention into the stillness and silence of our natural being. When you are still an instant, when the world recedes from you, When valueless ideas cease to have value in your restless mind, then will you hear His voice, and in that instant He will take you to His home, and you will stay with Him in perfect stillness, silent and at peace, beyond all words, and untouched by fear and doubt, sublimely certain that you are at home. Take another deep, slow breath now, and as you let it go, open your awareness to innocence and nothing else. And with no concern, but just this instant. Begin the time of silence in which you receive the voice of God within you with these words: I will be still an instant and go home. And now let yourself be still by noticing the stillness is already present. The stillness behind the thought screen of the mind. The stillness behind the activity of breath and sensations. Rest your attention in the stillness and silence within, and let the world recede from you as you, just for now, release all of the value that you have ascribed to the thoughts of the dream character and the world of the illusory dream matrix. Just for now, let it go and place all value on knowing the truth and the innocence of what you are. And listen, and let the voice of truth speak in you, speak to you, and transport your consciousness home into the awareness of perfect oneness and the love of your Creator. And now, as you approach the completion of this practice period, take one more deep, slow, and full breath in, drawing in the energy and the frequency of your practice, breathing all the way to the top, and for a moment hold it as you behold the intention now to integrate the fruits and insights of your practice into your awareness and thought system now. And as you exhale slowly, relax and release and allow the integration to take place. And remember to bring this awareness and this idea with you into the rest of your day. Take time today to lay aside your shield, which profits you nothing, and lay down the spear and the sword that you raised against an enemy that has no existence. The Christ in you has called you friend and brother, seeing you as one with Him. He rules the universe, and yet He asks unceasingly that you return home with Him and take illusions as your gods no more. You have not lost your innocence, and it is this that you yearn for. This is your heart's desire. This is the voice you hear and the call which cannot be denied. Your true self remains with you. His home is yours, and today He gives you His defenselessness, and you accept it in exchange for all the toys of battle you have made. And now the way is open, and the journey has an end in sight at last. Be still an instant and go home with Him to be at peace a while. And as we close this practice period, take a moment to feel gratitude. Give thanks for yourself to showing up and saying yes to your awakening, the healing of your mind, and the revelation of the truth in your life. And for a moment, contemplate how this day will be lived differently now that you are aware and in remembrance of your oneness with the infinite Creator. If you feel inspired, share in the comments about your revelation and the decision of how you will live this day in the awareness of the truth. May you be at peace and know your true self.